we see what...
What's that?
On your own.
Okay. Fair enough. So don't look at the screen. I'll read it to you.
Yeah, we're going to see it after. But
what's the difference between the mitzvah of blowing shofar and the mitzvah of not speaking lashon hara?
Here, this one.
Well, you're not speaking lashon hara when you're blowing the shofar. You're doing a mitzvah, not saying lashon hara.
So, but what's the difference? Because you're obviously not doing them together. Because if you're blowing shofar and speaking lashon hara at the same time, then you're a very talented person. But
you can do it out of one end of the mouth and one end out of the other end.
So tell me, what do you think is the difference between those two ideas?
They're two different things.
Okay, that's fine.
So, if you had to pick one, okay, I'm gonna tell you again. All right. There's three different choices. There's something called time-bound versus not time-bound. Do you know what that means? So different mitzvahs. So for example, respecting your parents, you do always.
Yeah.
Okay?
I don't think you do this part.
No?
Because we were going to ask questions if they group their things based on this thing. Let me ask you another question. Did you ever think of grouping it differently? Like, did you think maybe I'll group it one way, but now I decided to group it a different way?
No.
Did you ever think of doing, you said these are all the things not to do, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever think of doing everything not to do in one category and everything to do in another category?
Yeah.
But then you would have just two piles, not to do and to do, right?
I would want to move this here. Not to and
not together. So let me ask you a question, but you didn't. You did to do, a lot of different to do piles and one not to do pile, right?
Yeah.
How come you did it that way?
I don't know. Because even if it's just two, they're all different things.
Okay.
And even if they're not to do, some of them are kind of the same. Some of them are not.
Okay, can I ask you one more question? What's the difference between giving tzedakah and saying Shema every day and every night? What's the difference between those two different types of mitzvahs?
Well, you're giving money to, like this, giving money to other people when they need it.
Okay.
And what was the other one?
To say Shema and in the morning and at night.
Well, you're doing that, well, you're saying that for yourself.
It's not for yourself.
Or to Hashem.
Okay. Let me ask you one more. How about to respect your parents and to daven and to daven every day? How about that? What's the difference between those two types of mitzvahs?
To respect your parents and to daven every day?
Yeah.
Well, you should always be davening every day.
Okay. But shouldn't you always respect your parents?
Yeah, you should.
So what do you think?
But like you should be respecting your parents, but like you also daven. You daven like 3 times a day, and you always respect your parents.
Okay. All right, that was great, Sammy. Thank you very much. You did a great job.
Okay. Good.
Just record Daniel for the last question that you asked him, just because I want to be able to review it. Do you know what I mean?
So you want to do it as the same thing again?
Just the last question. Daniel? Can I ask you one more question over here? Sammy, you did a great job.
Yeah, thanks a
lot.
That was great.
Yeah.
All right.
Daniel, no.
You know what? It's fine.
Yeah.